was just outright ugly. I'm telling you, it was the worst game, the worst team in football displayed its ugly head yesterday. And I hate to say that about my team, but they surely, truly looked like a high school team yesterday. But before I go any further, I would like to thank all those who have subscribed to my channel. I truly, truly appreciate y'all subscriptions. It does not go unnoticed, not at all. If you haven't already, tell a friend and tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sports. Come help a brother out. I'm trying to get to 500 subscriptions by the end of February. So let your friends know about Bet on Yourself Media Sport. Hit the bell, subscribe, and hit that thumbs up to help me get this algorithm out. Like I said, once again, Happy New Year's to everybody. And I know it wasn't a great day for everybody, Philadelphia Eagles fan yesterday, but this was a very, 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 very humiliating day for Eagles fans around the world and here in Philadelphia especially. They got to get rid of everybody. This coaching staff has lost the team. Um, uh, Nobody seems to know what's going on with play calling is just horrific. Um, it just looks bad all the way around the board. Both on the offensive side, defensive side. You had a couple of pluses in the game, as far as I'm concerned, with individual players. Covey did well. Gainwell, he came in. He did some things. But losing A.J. Brown yesterday early in the first quarter was definitely a blow to the team out the gate. From what my reports is that I read up on and got some conversation back, he will be fine. They just kept him out of the rest of the game. So um, that's that on A.J. Brown. But Jalen Hurts dislocated his finger. He got back in the game, and it did make a difference. So it was just really, really terrible. It was really terrible. Um, what they displayed to the New York Giants on the field yesterday against the New York Giants was something I would never, ever expect in my lifetime to see from the Philadelphia Eagles. It just was horrible, man. It was just horrible. It was just horrible. For a team to start off the season 10-1 and lose like we did down the stretch, it has to tell me that the coaching staff and Nick Sirianni has no more control of this locker room. There's no way we can bring him back. We can't bring him back. Him or this coaching staff. It definitely have to be a whole house clean out. The Eagles played for yesterday was outright disgusting. Nick Sirianni, Brian Johnson, Matt Patricia, or Shane Desai. I think this is an organization situation. There's too many cooks in the kitchen trying to make things happen. And you know what that turns out to look like when you got too many people in the kitchen over the pot. It doesn't turn out well. The report before the Eagles game yesterday, Nick Sirianni said, go out there, win this game, go out there and win. We still can win this game. We only can take care of what we can take care of. At least if we don't win this game, we can go out and show that we're on the same page. Go out there with some semblance of hope that we can get it together. And this is how they came out. A.J. Brown gives the talk of the season, and this is how they came out. This was astonishingly embarrassing. For the people are noticing that this team is broken. And all you have to do is zero blitz Jalen Hurts, and he shits the bed. He literally shits the bed. He really shits the bed. And before I go any further, I just want to give my kudos to the Dallas Cowboys for winning the East. Give them their props. Um, I'm not into bashing, and I'm not in no battle with no content creators from the Dallas Cowboys side of things. But you know, I have heard and seen some comments. Hey, it's their time to shine. What can you say? They did what they had to do. We handed them the number 2 seed, so now we got to go and play Monday night against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the way they look tonight, I don't even know if this team can win. You know what I mean? Um, I think this team has quit. I think they want this season to be over with and get this over with. This Eagle team look like they can't wait for the season to be over. This is unfathomable of what I'm seeing out of the Philadelphia organization. We have the weakest opponent in the playoff to play, but I don't have no faith in them to go out and do that. I don't I don't see them going out and beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday night. From what they displayed yesterday against against the Giants, and last week against the Cardinals, excuse me, I can't see them going out and winning a playoff game at this point. Do I want them to win? Absolutely. I'm a ride or die Eagles fan, but the truth is what it is. They stunk. They stunk. So next week we get to play Monday night, and we must put on a display to move further on in the playoffs. After that, I don't know what our fate may be. If they beat next week. You know what I mean? So it is horrible. It is horrible. Um, Knowing what I know and seeing what I've been seeing the last 6 games out of this team, um, it's nothing good to be said about it. Now, I don't know if this here comes then back from when the 49ers came in town and punched us in the mouth, took their steaks off their plate, took their wives and devoured their wives. I don't know what happened. Ever since that game and against the 49ers, it's been downhill from there. I would never thought that, but it is what it is, man. Nick, okay, let me go back. Nick Sirianni said last week, we're going to work our process. Last week, the process isn't working. The offense isn't working. I feel like the Philadelphia offensive team will be a juggernaut on offense this year with what we have this year and expanding the playbook and Jalen becoming a pocket passer. Our ability to run the football, this should have been the offense that was untouchable. Now Nick Sirianni says this. This is his offense. You know what I mean? This is what he said. I wish that I could see his playbook. Not in the laptop. I would like to see his playbook in the binder style. I want to see how much offense do he have. This reminds me of Chip Kelly's offense when he was standing on the sideline with an 8x10 piece of paper calling plays. It's not too much you gotta have on that piece of paper that he can call. So so defensive coaches will definitely figure this out. I'm watching this offense and I'm looking at it. It's the same crap. Play after play after play. Every pass that Dallas got to catch is a 20-yard out, and he get tackled with no run after the catch. Every play that AJ Brown catches is a slant route. There's no rhyme or reason to what they do. The pass plays don't coordinate with the run plays, and the run plays don't coordinate with the pass plays. if a team can get the Eagles to 2nd and 8 and more, then they can blitz. Then that if that's the case, they can get the other team get sacks, they can get hurries, they can get anything they want. This is outrageous, man. For other teams to have this much predictability on our play calling. It's unheard of. I've never seen nothing like this ever. You know, in this game here, Dallas Goddard and the Eagles and Philadelphia Jalen Hurts, first series of plays. Jalen Hurts in the pocket, Dallas Goddard's in the slot. Instead of Jalen Hurts trying to hit somebody up the field, he runs out the pocket and try to hit somebody on the sideline. And they're blitzing off of one of our best receivers. All he got to do is to take 2 steps and stop and throw the ball to the receiver where the blitz side is coming from. You don't have to be a genius to figure this kind of stuff out. They keep doing the same damn thing, expecting different results. This is piss poor coaching. You know, so this is look. They got the Eagles up 1+1. So I believe if we go down to Tampa Bay and we play like we played yesterday, Nick Sirianni, Matt Patricia, Brian Johnson, and Sean Desai, Howie Roseman, and Jeffrey Lurie definitely going to have to sit down and have a major discussion about what they're going to do with Nick Sirianni. You have to get rid of this guy. You got to wipe the entire slate of coaching on the defensive side of the ball. They all got to go. There's no way in hell you could play the way they played in the orders past 7 weeks and bring those coaches back and bring them back and think there's going to be anything different. What in the hell make you think they're going to come back and do something different next year? And then looking at offensively, if this is Nick's offense, you can't come back and play this offense next year. You got to go out and find a new coordinator. There's no way you can bring him back with this playbook that he claimed that is his and expect to change things to be different. There's no way it's going to be different. And run things his way, Nick is nothing more than a manager of situations, period. That's all he is. You got to have deep consideration in Nick Sirianni. If they bring this guy back, they're not expecting to win no more. I don't care if they win next week or not. You can't bring this coaching staff back here. It's unfathomable to bring this coaching staff back here. You know. Then we had some talk post game with Jalen Hurts. I'll let you hear that. What he had to say about the team in general and what he expects from the guys going forward. So you'll hear that later on down in this segment, and he talked about how Nick Sirianni is loyal to the team, how he takes it on the chin for the team, so forth and so on and so forth. But A.J. Brown acknowledged that the team was fractured when he spoke. When he said, I can't speak for everyone. That told me a bunch. That told me a bunch right there. Then you have Hassan Reddick on Thursday laughing at a situation that the defensive coach is calling. Have him dropping back in plays. Pro Bowl player laughing at the play calling. It's this is beyond my belief of what I'm seeing going on with this Philadelphia Eagles organization. This is horrific. This needs I've never seen an organization lose a locker room the way they lost this locker room, the way everything fell apart, and a huge domino effect after they changed Sean Desai. Matt Patricia comes in and it set up a huge panic in the entire organization when that happened. It was on panic mode. There's no way you can expect to make a move like that and have the locker room say, what's going on? That locker room was broken, man. Then you had the A.J. Brown thing. It just it's just unbelievable how this team was at one level and then just fall off the face of the earth. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. Hassan Reddick literally was laughing at how many times he was being used and dropping back in coverage. He said the higher ups thought it was a better decision to change from Sean Desai or to Matt Patricia. The higher ups. You talking about Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman. So what power does Nick Sirianni really have? You know what I mean? They say he takes it on the chin for his players. So how am I supposed to believe him when he says that it's his offense, it was his decision to make the change? How am I supposed to believe that? What is it that you do hear from Nick Sirianni? They can plug in anybody they want. This system is so great with their analytics and their training. And they feel like they can do anything with any coach. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be Nick Sirianni. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's pitiful, man. But with that being said, this is Bet on Yourself Media Sports. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell, subscribe, hit that thumbs up so I can get this album rhythm out. I really, really appreciate y'all's subscriptions out there. I just have enough. I don't even have any more to say, man. It was just embarrassing yesterday, to the point where I truly like to see the season over with. Get on with next season and clean this whole offensive defense of coaches out of here and start from scratch. I mean, it's humiliating. We do have the playoff game coming next Monday against Tampa Bay, like I said, but to me, I'm not even feeling them. You know what I mean? I want them to win. I'm gonna cheer them on. You know what I mean? But it's bad. It's really bad. So with that being said, you know what we say around here. Yep. Be good, be safe. God bless. Keep the main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude. Until next time, fans, keep your head up, keep your chin up, support our team. Fly, Eagles, fly. Peace. I'm out of here. Until next time, Barn Strong, come join the family. Tell a friend to tell a friend about us so we can get this algorithm out and produce more content for y'all in the future. Peace.
Everybody understands that, and we'll see what we're made of. We'll see what this team is made of with that, and I believe in it. I believe in us.
If you guys didn't flip that switch last week and this week, what makes you think it's going to happen next week?
There's always another opportunity. There's always another opportunity. It's about taking advantage of the opportunity. Do I think we've done a good job of doing that? No, not as of late. But that takes complete ownership in every individual doing that. Now, it's about finding that deep in our souls and figuring out ways to win. I think I've talked about a standard for a long time, and a standard is to never be compromised, because that is something internal that drives you to be the best you can be and do what you're capable of. But who cares how you win in the playoffs? just win or go home.
Jalen, how do you make sense?
Right, we haven't really had the consistency that we've desired as a team, and that's something that we've been kind of looking for. We see glimpses of it, and we have that conversation all the time, and where there are moments where you see it, and then there are moments where it's like, oh man, something's not clicking, and so we gotta find a way to be consistent more often, and play at a high level more often, and that's what it takes to win championships. And in the end, it's about how you respond to it, and we got to respond. This is what it is.